Well, hi everybody. New space. So today I am starting my 24-hour Halloween reading vlog. I'm a little nervous and slightly like, what am I doing? Because I've never done this before. So I'm really excited. I'm currently sitting on the floor in my room. My sheets are in the wash. So in just a few short hours, like 4 I think, roughly, in about 4 hours, my readathon will begin. I'm starting it at 11 p.m., which is pretty exciting. And I picked 11. A lot of you might be thinking, well, why not midnight? Because I'd like to get in a good, like, solid, like, hour or so of reading tonight. I get tired kind of soon. I also have a 3-year-old, so it's a little tricky to stay up late at this point in life. But I'm really excited nonetheless to do this. So it's gonna go from 11 p.m. tonight to 11 p.m. tomorrow night, which is Halloween. I don't have a whole lot of plans for Halloween, to be honest. I guess we have some, probably more than others. We're going to a family member's house to have chili and trick-or-treat. We're also gonna go to our church's social distance trunk-or-treat, which is all outside. And we'll be wearing our masks and having a great time getting all that candy. And I'm gonna Lysol the candy. Don't know if that's safe now that I think about it and say it out loud. So yeah, that's the plan. I think tomorrow we're also gonna make a Halloween treat and yeah, have some cozy reading. Also get spooked out of our pants. So the book in question that I will be reading this 24 hours is Horrid by Katrina Leno. So excited for this book. This is about a girl and her mom who move back to Maine after their father dies, and they kind of discover dark secrets, spooks, haunts, crazy things, you could say. And I'm really excited to start this. I'm hoping to read it in the full 24 hours. We shall see. Who knows, might just end up being like a weekend vlog, who knows, but I will finish this book in the next 24 hours, fingers crossed. Not that long, so it shouldn't be too hard. Hi Turbo, how are you? Gonna come say hi to the masses? He's gonna jump right on the stool. Hi, say hello, meow meow meow. So yeah, hey, sir. Oh, and there's the dog. So yeah, super excited, gonna start this at 11 p.m. My goal is to read 100 pages tonight. We'll see, or more would be nice. It's 320 pages in total, so if I'm thinking of math, which is not my strong suit, I could read about like 105-ish pages per session, per sit-down session, which would be tonight, tomorrow afternoon while my daughter is sleeping, and then tomorrow night. I should have this finished by 11 p.m. tomorrow, if all goes well. The font's really big and it's a spooky, like, keeps you on your toes kind of book, so I think that's doable. I haven't read a book in 24 hours in a very long time. I one time read a book in like 12 hours, or like all day. I think I got up and I read the whole thing in a day. It wasn't a great book, but it was a fun experience and I can say I did it. So yeah, that's my plans. Also, not that this is in any particular spot, so I can take it out. This is the bookmark that came with the Halloween Owl Crate box. It's a coffin and the thing that they use in the Ouija boards. And I think it's so cute and perfect. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. So yeah, this is my first time doing this, so fingers crossed this goes well. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm gonna wing it and hope for the best. So thank you for watching. See you in a few hours. think he likes me. Maybe not. It's currently 12:30. I've been at this for about an hour. Got a little late start because we ended up watching the brand new Mandalorian episode that came out today, so that was really fun. But I am 57 pages into Horrid, and I have to say, it's pretty spooky. I'm a little spooked in the best way. I think this is gonna be a crazy ride. So basically, our main character is kind of odd. She eats books, and I think the way that she describes the feeling of eating books is really interesting. Like the words melt into her mouth and on her tongue, and I'm like, that's so fun. Kind of weird, but fun. And her mom's a trooper, so they moved into their old house, her mom's old house, and there's a lot of secrets going around. A lot of people who seem to know things about the house but don't share it. And of course we've seen ghosts, maybe, so that's kind of cool. But I really like her mom. I like our main character so far, so that's nice, and she's already made a couple little friends. I'm kind of trying to be as vague as possible here, but we'll see how that goes. Another thing, I guess is like more technical, I don't know, is this book isn't broken into chapters. It's broken into sections based off this incredibly creepy poem. And so each section of the book obviously might have to do with that section of the poem or something along those lines. So there's no actual chapters. So I'm sitting here like, okay, chapter 1. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get through chapter 1 any day now. And then I'm like, hold up now. There's no chapters in this book. So that was a little odd, and like, that's an interesting way to format that. So I've been listening to spooky Halloween ambiance, and I am definitely invested. I'm gonna try and read at least another 50 to 75 pages tonight. I am starting to get a little tired. I'm gonna try at least to get to page 105, I believe I said earlier. Shouldn't be too bad. It's a pretty quick read so far. I mean, an hour I got through 50-ish, 60-ish pages, so. And I also made tea and did all my other things that you saw 2 seconds ago. It was really weird filming myself reading. It was almost like I couldn't concentrate, which is weird, so hopefully that turned out good. And it was a bit of a slower start because I was like self-conscious, which is weird. I was gonna drink more tea, but I'm really warm. You can tell from my cheeks, they are very pink. That's just how I roll. So I have not had any more of that tea. It's also like, I think I steeped it too long because it's extra like cinnamon and spice. It's almost too intense, but gonna keep going. I'll check in a little bit. Something very spooky just happened, and all I could say was, girl, get out of there. Run. What are you doing? I would do really well at a scary movie or scary book, because I'd just be like, nope. Nope, I'm going now. Bye-bye. And just, take off and go somewhere else. But I guess, technically speaking, these characters can't really do that right now. But yeah, that was a little spooky. And it's probably it's definitely gonna get worse. What am I saying? I made it to 105, which is about a third of the way through the book. Definitely been some very stereotypical ghost story stuff happening, like doors opening on their own, handprints or hands on the window, something in her sleeping bag that was a little creepy. I think by far though the weirdest thing has to do with the roses in this book. It's on the cover, so I should have known it was going to be pretty significant. I really like the writing of this too. Like, some of it, it just feels so natural. Especially with the spooky stuff, it just feels so natural for this book that you almost miss it. The shadows moving, it happens so quickly when you read it that it feels like, oh wow, she really just saw this shadow go past her. So that's been really interesting. And like I said, it's a pretty quick read. I'm getting through it really fast. It grips you. I want to keep going, but see these bags? They say you have a 3-year-old to get up with tomorrow. So it's 1:30 in the morning, so I think I'm gonna hit the hay and read another third in the afternoon, and then the rest of the book in the evening tomorrow. And it didn't take me as long as I thought to read the amount that I did, so that's good. It probably took a little less than 2 hours, so that's what I'm guesstimating. So that's pretty good for me. I always mention that I'm such a slow reader, but I think when it comes to like these kind of books, like especially young adult or like young adult, you know, I guess thriller, I guess this doesn't feel like I don't know, I don't read a lot of thrillers obviously, but I also don't read a lot of ghost books, so it's pretty fast paced for that sense because, you know, it's building up. That creep factor is just building up, and the more you read, the worse it's getting. But I'm gonna go to bed. I will see you all in the morning. I think we're gonna make pancakes tomorrow, and I'm gonna color them orange to look like pumpkins. It's gonna be a busy day tomorrow. And then I was thinking earlier, I'm like, oh my gosh, Animal Crossing on Halloween, because priorities. It's really good so far. I'm really enjoying it, and it's definitely spooky. Glad I don't live alone. Good night. I find it really funny that this book jokes about most of the characters not having a green thumb, but how dense are you to know that roses don't grow back that quickly? Suspicious. So I forgot I had to start chili for tonight. Chili on Halloween is like an old tradition of my family's, so I kind of tried. Ooh, keep it going. This is very hard to do with one hand and through a camera. It was really easy too, and it smells amazing already. And it hasn't even started cooking. So, you know, me being the special individual that I am, spilled chili on my shirt while, you know, stirring that. Now I have to go change my shirt. These look horrifying. They did not turn out as cute as I had hoped. I'm not good at this. We're in the magic room where all my videos are filmed. So I got my book here. I'm 140 pages into Horrid. Thank you. I've obviously put a face on. I did a little cooking, as you saw. So now, obviously my kid's up. I'm hanging out over here because we got Nightmare Before Christmas on. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I think it's interesting how the main character has such anger issues, I guess. That's kind of like her thing. She's just angry a lot. And when she gets super angry, she kind of forgets why she was angry or how she got from point A to being angry to point B, the person being either beat up. I am liking it. It's not too spooky yet, which is kind of like, I'm 140 pages in, where's the spooks? Like last night was a little spooky, but since then not much has happened. Like things have creaked, doors have closed, things have fallen mysteriously from the floor that happen to be remnants of her old life. It's weird. And of course the roses, we don't like them. And I'm curious to see where it goes from here, because honestly I have no clue. And that's okay, because I don't think you're supposed to know till much later. So anyway, I'm gonna probably go outside for a little bit. We might go play in the backyard. It's kind of nice right now before it gets too crazy cold. And then there'll be nap time eventually. So yeah, we're kind of just taking it chill this morning because tonight's gonna be kind of crazy. I think the ghost got her. And it was scary. Somebody's gonna die in this book. I feel it now, but this is intense. I have 100 pages left, like less than 100 pages. Things are starting to connect and make sense, sort of. This is pretty weird. It's pretty weird. I had kind of an inkling that this was gonna happen. I'm gonna not spoil it for you guys, but it almost feels cliche in a way. I still have 100 pages left, so I'm not entirely sure if that's just me. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out, because it could totally just surprise me and not be as cliche as I'm thinking it's gonna be, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna take a little brain break because my brain feels like it's on fire. I still have tonight to read too, so that is the plan, is to finish these last 100 pages possibly tonight or do some more later, but my brain is like, please take a breather, woman. I'm like, okay, I can do that for you. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I will check in later. It's been a hot minute. It's dark outside. We have been out and about safely. Went to a family member's house and we did like a drive-through trunk or treat. And now we're home. I'm in my pajamas. The makeup is off and I'm ready to finish my book. I have about 90 pages left of this book. And I'm pretty sure I can finish it in the hour and a half left of this readathon. Wish me luck. This book is so addictive and easy to read and really quick. I haven't read a book in 24 hours in so long, so it's kind of weird. But I've been listening to spooky Halloween ambiance still in the background. I've got to pick another one, so I'm going to pick one out and get to finish in this book before 11 p.m. I'm confident in my skills. I can do this. Also, snagged Sour Patch Watermelon, one of my favorites. I'm gonna snack on this, and I have an ice water right behind me. I'm thriving. Thank you. Okay, gonna lie. But the twist just happened, or at least one of the twists, I'm sure. And I saw that coming from a mile away. Seems a little cliche. I won't say anything else. Just kind of like, okay, cool. Glad we've established that we're doing this. But I literally set this down for 2 seconds and went, so we'll see where it goes. I'm hoping that it still blows my mind, but as of right now, I'm like, yeah, I figured. All right. It's currently 11:20, so a little later than 11, but I guess technically I did start reading last night at like 11:30, so I'm just gonna take this as a win. So I finished it, finished Horrid, and it was okay. I think the thing that really just frustrated me about this book was a couple things. The ending was left open. I hate that. It's like, I just want to have a clean cut ending, and this was very vague and weird and disappointing in a way. I also didn't think it was that scary. I'm a big chicken, and I've said this many a time. I watch movies like this. I was not scared. There's a couple spooky moments, but nothing that like had me like, I need to put this down, this is too scary, you know? That's kind of what I was expecting. I also thought it was a little cliche. I kind of talked about that earlier, how I was like, this is gonna go the cliche route, and it did. The writing was really good. It was really easy to get sucked into. The characters were okay. And the plot would have been way better if it wasn't, you know, typical ghost story issue. But it's hard to talk about it without spoiling anything. But I guess if you're in the mood for a good ghost story, there are definitely elements I liked about it. Not quite what I was expecting. I think I was just expecting a lot more. I had my expectations like up here. It just didn't happen. And her mom was a little unsettling, especially towards the end. Don't know what happened to her, to be honest. Because like the book, again, really left off on kind of a choose your own adventure kind of ending. And you don't know what happened to other characters. I ended up giving this 3 out of 5 stars because I did enjoy the writing. I did enjoy the spooky moments. It was nice to just get sucked into a book. I haven't had that in a while, so. But all in all, yeah, 3 out of 5 stars. There were just a few things that I was just like, So I hope you all enjoyed my very first 24-hour reading vlog. I am about to go and stretch out on my bed because my back hurts. And this was really fun to do. This was definitely different for me. I'm sorry that the lighting wasn't always super great and that, you know, my house is kind of a hot mess sometimes. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great Halloween, and I will see you very, very soon in the next video. Bye-bye.